Welcome back, guys. So here, let's catch you up on what you might have missed. Apologies, by the way. We will not be able to go straight to the Winners Bracket Finals. We'll save those videos for just a moment as they are finishing exporting. But the matches I do have available might get you excited. They're coming from the Losers Bracket. First off, taking a look at the Winners Bracket, you'll notice Optic Nation facing off against Most Wanted. Major upset here for Most Wanted as they were able to move on to play Envy in round 3. The other major upset was against Optic Gaming on the other side of the bracket coming from Denial. So with both Optic teams in the losers bracket, this is where things got interesting. You have two of your top 4 seeds already playing in losers round 3. For Optic Gaming, they had to face Noble Black. On the other side, Optic Nation had to face off against Stunner Gaming. Few surprises here. Stunner Gaming was able to take a game off of Nation, but then Nation turned it on against Curse, 3-0ing the team that had sent home FaZe. On the other side, Optic Gaming had to get through Noble Black, did that pretty easily with the 3-0, and then took out Team Caliber 3-1. So here in our next round, we had Optic Gaming going up against Optic Nation after Most Wanted and Noble Vanquish were taken down. This is our losers bracket semi-final, a fight for top 3. Let's take a look at our 2 rosters. Optic Gaming on a run after taking out Most Wanted and Team Caliber. Nadeshot was the man of the hour. Clayster, Proofy, and Scumpy all starting to get heated up in that lower bracket, but so were their sister team, Kill and Miracles, coming to life. Especially Miracles in those respawn game modes, and Ricky was on point with his Remington. Let's take a look, though, at what happened in our Optic Nation versus Optic Gaming battle. Starting off with game number 1, Sovereign Domination.
All right, crowd getting pumped here for the Optic versus Optic, kicking off with Scump, who's going to be moving across catwalk here towards top control. Everyone getting their home cap set up. We'll see who's able to make the first play for B, and it looks like Optic Gaming will have the first member in and around B. Yeah, and you know, they actually won a huge battle there. That's going to be Clayster on Embo. Scump has another kill as well. This should be early B control, and Scump's in such a dominant position up here, Maven. He's just lighting people up. Yeah, he's shredding thus far at 3-0 here in good position. If they can lock down B, it looked like they were trying to get a 2-hop. Still a player vying for that B control, and Scump in a great position for the flank here, able to get an assist on one, not pick up that second player on B. We'll see if he assists here at B or decides to rotate towards that home cap. It looks like he's going to rotate back to B, but you do see there is a player in and around top control that may apply some pressure here shortly. Yeah, and Optic Nation really has to throw something at them. They're just kind of stuck in the home flag, but they actually ended up hitting Snake. We've been on Scump this entire time. He's 4-0. Make that 5-0. He continues to grow, and just like that, Miracles is going for the cancel. They were able to neutral C, but they are going to be taken out. Optic Gaming, although the score doesn't show it, they are dominating the map. Yeah, and Scump needs to get up in this forward position, put fire on these guys as they try to rotate out. There's 1, 2 down below him. He's checking up top. He may get shot in the back here as he peeks, but they are not able to get him. Sees 1 down below. Nice shots there on Scump. Gets hit markers, but not able to clean that up. Yep, he manages to stay alive, waits for his health to regenerate. In comes a grenade. There's going to be a guy finally. Scump is going to go down. We're going to switch over here. Killa 5 and 4, but Embo's still rocking the goose. He needs to get into this game. This lead could get out of hand very, very quick. And Killa here, he did have 1 out to his right. Looks like that player did drop lower, trying to get those shots in with the Vector across map, not able to pick that up. Optic Nation still getting 2 cap right now, 10-point advantage right now for Optic Gaming. They are trying to secure C right now and get this split. Yeah, and that's going to force Optic Nation to spawn on the A flag. We're going to watch this. That's a big battle. Miracles is going to go down. Switching back over here. Down goes Scump. Clayster finally able to secure C, but they are losing B, so he now has to make a play for this B flag, Maven. Yeah, he's going down lower, and he got eyes on him just as he was pushing towards the ladder, able to pick up the assist there, go up and assist with the 2-hop, but he falls down the ladder, so not able to get up. A teammate able to close that out right as he gets up. Nade comes in from Bose. Yeah, and I actually like how
3 down.
I actually like how Clayster decided to, oh, that's a big battle. Killa now hopping on B flag. They're all going to be here.
This is going to be the first time they've had an established 2-cap lead, and they are able to take out 2 members of Optic Gaming, and they have great positioning here as well.
Yep, the first half was all Optic, able to give themselves a little bit of separation, but like you said, first 2-cap for Optic Nation came right at the halfway mark here. Killa on B, trying to stay alive. Shots coming in, looking through Oracle mode here. You see 2 up around top control. He's going to rotate out here and try to apply pressure for players coming out of C.
And that's a great flank there by Miracles. That route, when you're able to push down control room, you get to get behind the enemy every single time. It's such a deadly push. Now Miracles just waiting for the members of Optic Gaming to push out of their flag. He's doing such a good job at controlling this, and you can just tell by the minimap. Look, Optic Gaming is just stuck in this corner.
Yep, the comeback's going on. That's the 3rd time we've seen 3 down for Optic Gaming. The nade shot, though, with the 3-piece. Ricky will be last alive right now for Optic Nation. This should provide a bit of map control here for Optic Gaming. But as you can see, 2-cap still in control of Nation. Gaming's got to get it together right now. 90 seconds left in this first side.
Well, there is going to be a player on the flank. That's going to be Scump. Scump started off 7-1, and now finally getting another kill. We're going to jump up forward with nade shot here, make that 12-7 with 2 captures. He's going to get killed from the side. Proofy 4-8, a little bit of a slow start for him.
Yeah, we can give nade shot some love when he comes back off spawn because he is leading all players right now at 12-8. Not one to usually lead in slaying for these respawns, but he's been playing so fantastic this weekend. Picks up another, make it 13, 1 in front of him. That'll beat Killa, and he will clean that up. 60 seconds here. Lead 6 points for Nation. Like you've seen, first half, all Optic Gaming. The opposite is true for this second half.
And the big factor here is notice how Embo started off with a goose and Ricky was just a little bit behind him, and now they're both leading their team. That's exactly what you need. You need Money B to just destroy. You know Miracles is going to do well, but Embo sometimes has some of those fluky games.
Well,
good to see he's coming out hot.
From 0-6 to 12-10 is one hell of a run. B being taken over right now by Optic Gaming. They're able to get it for the final 30 seconds here. Down 10 right now. They'll be able to climb back in this a little bit. All the players of Nation spawning and pushing out of A right now.
Yeah, this is going to be big. Nadeshot has one. There's going to be another one up there. Hits the pre-fire there. Connects with the wall. There's going to be a guy pushing out to his right. He's going to push up. And he's just going to wait. The clock's going to wind down. This is going to do it for side 1 as Nadeshot going on a tear. There's going to be another player there, but at the end of the half, it is going to be all about Optic Nation, but this one is so close.
This is everything you want out of Optic v Optic. So tight through the first half. 5-point lead right now for Nation. And, you know, like we said a couple times, it's basically a tale of 2 halves. It was close throughout, but Optic Nation took over through that second. So, yeah, there's like a Vuvuzela here, I believe. Vuvuzela. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I even watch soccer.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
He's
the countdown
18
begins.
and 11.
Yeah, Nadeshot's shredding right now. He's fired up. Doesn't want to lose to the other Optic team. He's going to be the one to stay at home to get this cap. We'll switch over to Proofy as he is going to be the aggressor here across top catwalk. He should have an engagement coming up here. There's a player waiting to peek this corner. That's Killa. He will win. First blood goes to Proof.
And Proof starting off with the 2-piece. There is going to be another player pushing on his home flag. He wants to double up, and he hears a call from his teammate. Okay, I'm going back to A. Has a player in his sight, cleans him up, stops that, and now they should be in control of B if they 3-hop this, which it looks like they're getting ready to do.
Well, they at least have one on it to get this started. They need good coverage. One player coming in from top control should be leaping in and around there. Looks like he's actually going for a flank. Proofy started 3-0. This side will finally drop. Switching over to Nadeshot here, and the gold goes to 2 on B. There's one. Second player. Can he pick up this kill? He will drop to Ricky.
Yep, Clayster now trying to be a little sneaky player here. He's gonna. Oh yeah, he's gonna climb up this ladder. There's gonna be no one around him just yet. He does have an engagement coming from the left. He's gonna spot one player. Isn't able to clean him up. Finally gets it. And then on the other side, Money B 17 and 13 with 1 cap. Make that 2 caps as he's able to secure B for his squad.
This turnaround by Bose from 0-6 to 17 and 13. So basically, what 17 and 7 here across.
Right.
After that start, that's just huge numbers. But Miracles line prone here, able to hop, get one, will be taken out. 3 down right now though for Optic Gaming. Nadeshot last alive.
Yeah, and you know, right now I think Optic Gaming's going to get ready to go through Snake. Scump got the spawn over here. He's going to have his teammate with him as well. That's going to be Clayster. They are going to go for the neutral. They have to win a couple big battles. Notice how he's just trailing a little bit behind. The main reason he wants to do that is so he can bait him and trade, and he's going to go around the side, and that's going to be 2 huge kills for Clayster. Scump spots another player, and he's able to win that battle, calls that out to his teammates. There's going to be another one on B, but Clayster is going to be on C.
Yeah, they got that B spawn as they were trying to push the home cap. They will get the split, but they do not have control of B.
Oh, God!
There's the second. Will get dropped by Killa. They will most likely lose C. They don't have anyone on B right now to take it over. Bo's in control of that currently. The lead continues to increase bit by bit here for Optic Nation as we hit the 3-minute mark inside 2.
Here comes Bo's. Bo's able to stop that player. There's going to be another one here. Almost gets the 2-piece there. He's going to get shut down. Nade shot coming through on the right side. Spots one player. Is able to clean him out. There's going to be another one. Almost able to pull that one. Scump has his back. Now looking to get B. They have to make a play for this. 2 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, they got to decide here whether they're going to go for the home cap or work together from B. All the players pretty much stuck around A right now. They're getting ripped apart. 2 down for either side. Nadeshot, though, able to pick up a kill. Proofy in here trying to protect the home cap of A. Will lock that down. But as we're just over halfway through, the lead's extended to 15 points. They've got to get something done here mid-map. You see the 2 players in front of Proof trying to get B locked down. One gets cleaned up by Ricky.
Bang.
Second player still alive. Nadeshot's going to drop as well. B still in control of Optic Nation.
Yep, now Ricky's going to hop on. He's got a guy to his left. There's going to be another one coming out from servers. He's going to just wisely stay alive, waiting for help from his teammates. He does have help. He can't get down the ladder. Here's going to be Miracles. The world champion jumps out of there, almost able to get that swan dives at him, and that's going to be all 4 members down. Here comes Optic Gaming's push. They need to secure this now.
This is exactly what they needed. They're going to have to push the home cap as well. 2 is not going to be quite enough. Well, actually, no, with 2, that basically it's going to be so close to a tie, but you still need to be aggressive if you're them. Yeah, they have 1 here. Oh, a little bit of a 360 spin. Help from his teammate. They're able to clean that up. Great job by Scump with the 2-piece.
Yeah, and notice how Proofy was able to rotate all the way back to his flag to make sure no one was going for the neutralization. They are looking very good in the final 80-second stretch here.
Yeah, not a ton of time left, but again, control is with Optic. Player spawning C right now. The one under control does get taken out. You'll see the group spawn coming out of their home cap right now. Optic Gaming, if they can lock down 1 or 2 spawns, they're going to be right back in this. We may see a lead change.
Yeah, there's going to be big battles here. Proofy did not spot that one player. Has a guy in front of him, kills him. He's going to get cleaned up from the back. Here's going to be Scump. Scump now. Here's the call out. Gets the assist. Glacier with a nice 2-piece there. Everyone going to be pushing out. Scump says, you know what? I want no piece of that pie. I'm going to sit here on B flag. This is looking so good for Optic Gaming. This is going to be close, dude.
Yeah, this is absolutely going to come down to the wire. Score reminiscent. You know, this is like the games we saw earlier between Optic and TK. So close.
Oh, look at that spawn. All in the middle.
They're going to have a tough time to deal with this. They do pick up 1. Clay actually and Scump both get kills. 2 down for Optic Nation. Just over 30 to go. 5-point advantage still for Optic Nation.
Yeah, and Miracles was able to sneak through enemy lines here. He's going to be on the A flag, going for the neutral. This is going to be huge for him.
Got to shut this down.
And were they able to get the neutral? They were able to get the neutral. Here's going to be Ricky. Ricky's going to stop them from getting that, and now he's going to be pushing down. 17 seconds and going. He's going to go for this on B. They're all spawning around him. He's got one guy coming to his right. He isn't able to take him out. Here comes Killa. Killa now is going to throw Nade himself down. He goes as well. Embo's trying to get C, and oh my God.
Was that Miracles there on the home cap with the neutral? Play of the match. Seals game number 1. Doesn't allow any more points to tick for Optic Gaming. Game 1, Optic Nation 1-0
That was so big. Miracles slid right underneath where Proofy was supposed to be watching. Proofy was looking in top control, and he wasn't even worried about his home flag because he was like, there's no way they're going to try to sneak through here. And he just pushed right through Snake. But, wow, that is how you start that series off.
All right, so that was game number 1. Optic Nation coming up clutch in the end. Miracles with that home flag. After the commercial break, we'll be showing you game number 2, as well as we have the Losers Bracket Finals, Grand Finals, and hopefully the Winners Bracket Finals will be downloading very shortly. Stay tuned. More from UMG Dallas after this.